Well, David, what was it like in that dressing room?
Dull, which is obviously how it should be. You know, when you lose games, it's tough, but when you get knocked out of competitions, it's tough. But when you don't qualify, it's the first time, you know, I've been involved in obviously a team that's not qualified for a competition, and you know, it's how it should be in there. Everyone's down, everyone's disappointed. But you know, we realise that as players, you know, if we don't perform, you know, we don't deserve to go through. And you know, we've performed at certain parts of the game tonight, but you know, at the end of the day, it's not good enough when you don't win games. We know as players, but it's tough.
What was the problem tonight?
We didn't win. At the end of the day, you know, you play your home games, you play in front of, you know, your home fans. You've got to be confident enough to go out and win games, and unfortunately, we didn't win tonight. You know, there can't be any excuses. Can't be any excuses about anything tonight. At the end of the day, we haven't won. Given
that England only needed a draw, is it even more galling given the amount of chances you had and got yourselves back into the game?
I think you can look at all the stats. You can look at the chances we had. You can look at you know, amount of possession we had, but at the end of the day, you know, if you don't win games like these big ones, then like I said, you get disappointment.
What did the manager say to you afterwards?
He said that it's been, you know, a rocky road at times. It's been, you know, we've been on a good run for the last 5 or 6 games. He was proud of obviously the staff and the players and the commitment, but you know, we have to pick ourselves up from this. It's going to be difficult because we've got a lot of young players in that team, a lot of talented players in that team. But this is a big setback, not just for obviously the players, for the nation. But you know, we have to show the English way, and the English way is to fight back when there is adversity. And if you don't do that, then you know, we have to prove to people that we're proud enough to wear these shirts, proud enough to play in this stadium in front of these people. And that's the only way back for us.
There'll be a huge backlash now. Are you and the other players bracing yourself for that?
I'm aware of it. You know, everyone's aware of what we're going to get in the next for a while. You know, it's not going to be for a week or two. It'll be for longer than that. You know, but I think there's strong enough characters in that dressing room that can take whatever's thrown at us. There has to be, because you know, like I said, you have to show the passion, you have to show the will to want to play for England, and you know, like I said, there's a lot of talented players and a lot of character in that team, so we have to just come back from this.
You've seen England managers come and go. Do you expect the managers to survive this?
I don't know. At the end of the day, I think that you know, we're players, we don't make decisions like that, but I think that you saw, you know, how the players felt about the manager and how much support came out last week, you know, before the games at the weekend. So everybody knows how the players think about the management and the staff, but at the end of the day, players don't make decisions. Players just play out there and you know, do it outside. But at the end of the day, we'll see.
For you personally as well, there's a lot of uncertainty. How would you feel if that was your last game for England?
I don't think it'll be my last game personally. I'm a positive person. I don't want that to be my last game for England. Like I said when I was taken out of the team, and like I said when I came into the team, I'm not stepping down. I feel that I believe that I can still play at this level and play in this team and play for my country. So you know, my position is still the same as what it was when I first started, when I was young. You know, I want to play for my country, and I don't see any reason why I shouldn't.
David, one of the lowest points in the history of English football. What are your thoughts on the way the evening panned out?
You know, I think it's hard to say at this point. We're disappointed as a team. Obviously, the nation will be disappointed. You know, not qualifying. But there's not much more you can say from that. If you don't obviously win your games, you don't qualify, and that's how it's gone. You know, and tonight was a tough game, but you know, we're playing at Wembley, and we needed to win, and you know, we didn't.
Would you agree, as a team, it was littered with poor performances?
I'm not going to go into, you know, performances by the players, because at the end of the day, they're my teammates. I stick up for every one of them. You know, I was captain of many of these players for many years, and there's some of the best players in England in that team. But we just didn't perform tonight, and that's the end of it.
as a group, it just seemed that England didn't grasp the opportunity this evening.
No, that was one thing we spoke about, straight after the results at the weekend, that, we've been given a second chance because it was looking grim before the games at the weekend, and we felt that we'd been given that second chance, and rightly so. But, you have to take them when they're given to you like that, and it was handed to us on a plate before the game, but, we're disappointed.
You've been a talisman for English football for so many years. You came on and made a difference this evening. How do you see how English football can react from this? To not qualify for a major tournament, it's just a huge setback. A lot of England fans won't be able to comprehend this.
No, it's a summer without, obviously, seeing the flags on the street, seeing the atmosphere around England, and that's going to be, devastating for the country, and it is devastating at the end of the day. We all know there's more important things in football in the world, but for us not to qualify for a competition is a huge, huge thing. And like I said, we're disappointed, but like the English way, we have to come back from it. You get disappointments. As a nation, as players, as a team, we have to prove to people that we've got the right to wear the shirt, we've got the right to play out there in front of those people and at this amazing stadium. And that's all we can do. We have to come back from this.
And you want to play a part in England's recovery?
Without a doubt. I'm not retiring. I've said that from the moment, obviously, I was taken out of the team, and from the moment I came back in the team. I'm not stepping down.